the vision. The reason it's called this is because at the beginning of the trick, you say something just like this. You say, last night I had a premonition or a vision about when I was doing this trick and I saw what the card was going to be. And so I thought I'd try it out. And you say something like that. It doesn't have to be exactly like that, but you can mix it up in whichever way you want as long as it sounds along those lines. So the vision is another key card method trick. If you haven't seen the key card method tutorial, the link is on the screen. Click on that, go to the video and watch that, master it, and then come back here. So what you want to do is you want to get 2 decks. You want one for you and one for your spectator. So you take both decks at once and you look at both bottom cards, okay? And you especially pay attention to the deck you're going to give to the spectator. I'm going to give this one. I usually give the spectator the one in my right hand since I'm a righty, but that's just me. So I memorize this card and I say, okay, so I want you to do as I do. And you give them one deck and you take the other. And you say, okay, go through the deck and find a card. And this part doesn't really acquire to you, but it does to the spectator. You're just like looking for nothing. You can pick a random card. Doesn't matter what it is. And they do the same, but they have to remember their card. And you tell them that they have to remember it, and that's a very important part of this trick, because as of any magic trick, you don't want the spectator to forget their card because it ruins the trick. They'll be like, you say, oh, is this your card? And they'll say, I don't know, maybe. And it spoils the trick and it messes up for everybody. So you want them to remember the card and make a big deal out of it. But not like, oh, yeah, you gotta remember the card, and keep reminding them like you're a crazy psychopath, because that'll be weird and then they won't want to continue the trick. But I'm getting sidetracked. So they're going to look through the deck and they're going to find a card, okay? And they put it at the top of the deck, okay? And they take it and they cut it just like you do, okay? And then you tell them, do it a couple more times. Doesn't matter where, but as long as you cut it. Alright, so now the deck's cut. And you give them your deck, and they give you their deck. And you say, now I want you to find your card in my deck, and I'm going to find my card in your deck. And you look through, you look through, you look through, and you find that key card. You're going to look for it, and there's the key card right here. And 99% of the time, as I said in the previous key card tutorial, this will be their card. Alright, so there's the card. And you say, okay, now I want you to take it and put it face down on the table. Alright, or if you're just doing street magic, you could say place it in between your hands, or put it, or just keep it like away from my sight. And you're gonna find your card, okay, and they're gonna find theirs. That was the 4 of spades, okay, and you're gonna say, okay, on 3 I want you to flip it over. 1, 2, 3, and they're the same card. This is a great mentalism card trick because it seems like you could have actually had a premonition or a vision that you had seen what their card could have been, and it impresses so many people because there's really no trickery going on with it besides the key cards. So And if the spectators sometimes say, why can't I shuffle it? Just say because I want to do this quickly so I can show you another trick. And most of the time they'll say all right, and they'll just cut it a couple times and you'll be good to go. So this has been the Joker Magic tutorial for the